Are you looking for that one perfect design to sell this October? I got you covered. Cute ghost, fat font, colorful themes have been trending all over the internet, grossing a ton of sales. So what's stopping you from getting the piece of the pie? Hey, my name is Anthony from Rockin, Printz, and thanks for watching this video. On this channel, I provide you walkthrough tutorials from graphic design, digitizing images for embroidery, and heat pressing t-shirts. In this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through how to add layers to a design using vinyl, how to separate layers with the Cricut, and then printing and cutting them separately. And finally, heat pressing each layer and producing the final product. So stick around to the very end to get the full benefit to this tutorial. And with that, let's go ahead and get this started. So first things first, here is where I picked up these images, and this is what we're going to use for the project. So as you can see, there's 20 people in the cart right now that is actually purchasing this design. So this is a hot product that you can use to start selling today. And these are Cute Ghost, and this is sweetbread, Mexican sweetbread, and that's the theme we're going to go with for today. And you can see the cost is very cheap, $2.40 for this image. And before you actually purchase, if you're concerned about using the image, you can actually just scroll down here and see the permissions. So if you just click right here, item details, it'll break it down for you. And then we'll just scroll down here, and you could see right here, all designs are for personal and commercial use. You can, and can is capitalized, use these to create physical products to sell for small businesses that run from home. So they are giving you the permission to go ahead and download this image and use it for your sales. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this design, move it to Canva, and here's what I picked for my design. So I'm going to cut these in layers, these cookies, and I'm going to use these ghosts. And I picked this font right here because I am actually going to use an applique for this font. Now, you don't have to use this type of font for what the project that I'm doing. You can actually use your vinyl, and you can create a layer, a border around it as well. But I am actually going to make this sweater for a customer who is waiting for this product, and that's what I'm going to do. So as a bonus, you can actually see what I do to give my sales an upsell to help me make an additional sale within my sale, so I can make more bang for my buck. Let's download this bad boy, and we are going to go ahead and transfer it to the Cricut. All right, so I'm in the Cricut, and now what we're going to do is add our ghost into this application so we can go ahead and separate the colors. So just a quick note, you have to make sure that you're using a SVG file in order to separate these pieces, okay? If it's a JPEG, PNG, you're not going to be able to do it. All right, so let's go ahead and go to a new project. We're going to do vinyl decal. We're going to go ahead and go to customs. We're going to hit create, and then we're just going to insert our image. We're just going to hit upload. Okay, so I have my ghost, and what we're going to do is we're going to show you that you can break them up into layers. So what we're looking at first, what we're going to do is we're going to ungroup this. So all I did was right click. I'm going to hit ungroup. And then the first layer is this one. Okay, so you can see this is the body. Right hand corner, you're going to see you got another dashboard that's separating and naming the layers for you. Okay, so what we want to do is print this layer first, then you're going to print these other layers second. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one you want to print first or whatever. I just wanted to show you how you're going to separate it. Okay, so first, what you can do is if you just want this body, right, all you need to do now is just go over here and just hit this little eye, and you're just going to close everything out just like that. Okay, and once you got everything gone, what you can do now is just bring it in, and of course what I said is we don't want the eyes, so you're just going to hit this little group right there, and you're going to ungroup that, okay, because the eyes were grouped, so that's why you got to separate them. Okay, all right, and then now what you can do is you can just hit make, and then you can start printing your first layer. Okay, All right, now your second thing is all you're going to do now is just get rid of the body this time. And what you're going to do is right here or on the bottom, you're just going to click that and you're going to delete that one. And then you'll get rid of the cookie, okay, because you're going to cut those all in separate pieces. Okay? All right? And then you're going to print this. This is your layer number 2, which is the body. Okay? And then lastly, what you're going to do is you're just going to get rid of everything except for the cookie this time. Okay? And then there you can print out your other ones. Now, one quick note is we printed this one and it was so close. So you might want to just separate them. So that way you can use your scissors to cut with ease. You're not straining yourself trying to get between these lines, okay? Just like what I'm trying to say right here. All right, you don't want to cut your vinyl and then you have to pre-print everything. So, okay, and that's how you break it up into layers. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next project. Okay, so I got the pieces of everything, and this is what it takes to make layers. Okay, so you are going to have to separate everything in order to make this work. And we're just peeling off all the excess vinyl that we don't need, so we don't have to waste it. You can use this stuff. Back in the day when I really needed this stuff, I would save it, okay? And still crave to save it. I don't know why, but all right. And all we're gonna do is just puncture in the corner here, peel. Boom. Okay. All right, we're gonna peel the eyes out, the mouth. All right. Okay. And then we're gonna peel the cookie out, the heart. Okay. Once you get good, you'll learn how to fling, just like this. Been doing it for a while. Just get that skill set. See that? All right. So on the wrist. Okay, one ghost down. All right. Second ghost is done. Okay. All right, we have our 3 ghosts. All right, so when you're gonna put this second layer, you're gonna put it over the ghost like this. So it's gonna be just like that. It's gonna go over it like that. And all you gotta do is just line it up and then press it. That's what you're doing here, okay? So if you had the lines, it would just make it easier to bring it in and follow with the lines. But in this case, the same thing. I'm just following the outline, and that's gonna get it straight. So it really doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you get it right, okay, as close as possible. Now, sometimes I've learned is when you're heat pressing, it'll shrink the vinyl. So you might not get it perfectly because the vinyl shrunk onto the garment. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't happen. Okay, so you can it'll still come out nice. You just gotta get it to the best of your ability, and it'll still come out nice. All right. Just take your time. If you notice that, take your time. Don't try to get all crazy and then do it with no patience, and then it's really gonna come out not in your favor. All right. So, all right. Okay, looks like we got our ghost. Everybody's ready. Here's the pig. Got this. And let me just get this in order here. Let's see.
Yep, that's right. And all right, we're just gonna peel this off real quick. Okay, that's gonna be for the little pig. And we just really need one of these. Okay, just gonna take those right there. Okay, got some extra scraps. And then I got the yellow piece of the cookie and the pink. So we put the pink there, the yellow, and then the pink. Just gonna cut that excess. And we are golden. All right, let's go ahead and get our sweater. Now we are using, all right, so I got this set up again at 260 degrees and we're gonna press for 7 seconds. And I have this pull away. This is a Gilding extra large t-shirt. We're just gonna put this bad boy right there. Now crease, there's a crease right there. Let me know it's straight. Okay, we're just gonna press it, get all the moisture out. Wanna make sure all the moisture is out, very important. Or you might just lose some, your vinyl might not stick all the way, okay? So make sure that they're straight and they're lined up, okay? Just like that. Okay, so all we're gonna do now is we're good to go. Everything looks straight. Let's go ahead and press them. All right, bring that out. Okay, let's go ahead and peel. We're gonna take it from the corner. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now we're gonna do our layers here, and this is our first layer. Is we're gonna line this up. Okay, we're trying to line it up. All right. And that one went nice and smooth. Okay, let's get our other one. Let's do the pig. And yeah, the pig came out nice. It's sticking out just a little bit. Right there. Okay, the pig's layered nice. And then now we're gonna do the cookie. Do the same thing, just make sure it's covering the whole body. Nothing sticking out. And that looks really, really good. Okay, so let's go and bring that back in. Let's heat press that. Okay, let's peel this one off. All right. Okay. Perfect. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to do the cookie here. The heart cookie. We're going to get that in there. All right, 1. Now with the cookie, we're going to do 1 at a time. All right, and let's go ahead and add the pig right there. Okay, and then let's press that for right now. Okay, let's peel this one off. Ooh, really, really hot, guys. And you see how I saved vinyl with the eyes? Now, if you really wanted to, you can add eyes, but yeah, there's really no need to. The shirt makes it, gives it that look. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the brown part here. Okay, all right, let's do the brown part. Okay. Okay, and then last piece is this part right there. All right, and then we're just gonna press that bad boy right there. Okay, and we're just gonna peel that one off. Now, since that last piece didn't get all those presses like everybody else did, we're gonna press that one time to get it all embedded. And voila. All right, and here we go, guys. Here we go. There's the final result there. And there you go. You could easily make some serious cash if you get some good sales off of this one. And you can see, adding layers, you can actually tackle on some hard designs, okay?
And now for the final bonus, what I do to help me upsell my product, I add embroidery to this. And I add vinyl to the border of an applique with embroidery, and that gives it a different look when it comes to the design. So here is the actual bonus that I add on to the sweater to give me that upsell. Check it out.
Hope y'all liked this video, and if you did, please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, and you all have a blessed week and a blessed day, and we'll see you guys back on my next video next week, and peace.